My name is Harriet Bless Indanu, a Ghanaian student taking part in the Just Said exchange program at the Turku University of Applied Sciences. I have been in Turku for 2 months now and have observed a certain trend during my short stay here. All students I have encountered so far have jobs and are able to keep a right balance between working and schooling. The case is quite different when it comes to Ghana, as students who have jobs are often away from school. Due to this, most of them perform poorly when it comes to academic work. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I will be speaking to 2 students of the Turku University of Applied Sciences as well as a lecturer to ascertain how they are able to combine schooling with working and also what effect it has on their academic performance. Hila, you're a second-year journalism student at the Turku University of Applied Sciences and also work at Xiaomi.
Kiekko, yes.
Kiekko, yes. How do you combine working with schooling?
Sometimes it's difficult, but I have found that nowadays I can mix my time perfectly from between work and school. So I guess that nowadays it isn't so big problem for me.
Let me ask you this question: why do you work in the first place?
I think that as a journalist you have to. The school is enough. You have to get some experience as a work. So I guess that's something that nowadays you need because the competition is so hard to get jobs, especially in journalist especially in Finland. So I guess that nowadays it's good to have a lot of experience in different areas. And my one of dream has been a sport journalist. So that's also one big reason why I do while I'm working.
Before you were working as a journalist, you had a job for 1 year at a shop where you were doing something different from what you were studying in school. Would you say you were also working for the experience, or in that instance it was for the money?
In that time it was money, but I knew that as a journalist you need different experience and you get known different people. So I guess that helps you for journalist work, that you have done other jobs too.
And would you say that you working has an effect on academic performance? Does it help your academic performance?
I guess it gives you a little more perspective for things. You don't take anything too easy. You can maybe try different options or different angles where you look at things. So I guess you can't say that it helps right away, but in somehow I guess that it helps you think differently.
So aside it helping you think differently, there is no disadvantage to you working on schooling?
No, I don't believe. I guess that it's in the school we learn everything from basics to that one step by step. So I guess it in that way it doesn't help, but I guess it's basically on how you see things. That's the biggest area where it helps.
And about your time for school and for work, are you able to manage your time properly, like the right balance between school and work?
It depends who you ask. If you ask my teacher, I guess he would say that I should spend more time for school, but I guess nowadays it's quite easy to get right balance. It's sometimes it's hard to say in the works that I can do something because I have to spend time for school, but I guess it depends how you see things. You have to personally make your own schedule.
Siri Afman, you work at a grocery shop and you also work at YLE. Why do you work? Because I know you're a student.
I kind of have to work. I don't have an option. Well, I could take a loan, but I don't want to take a loan because there's not... what if it happens that I cannot really pay it back when I graduate? So that's why I work at the shop, and now I'm at the internship at YLE.
Do you have instances where your classes conflict with the times you have to work?
Sometimes, but I have a flexible boss at my workplace in the grocery shop, so she understands. that I have to be in a class, and therefore I just work in the evenings or in the weekends.
And do you think your work affects your academic performance in any way?
Yeah, it does in a way, because I do the evening works. They are till really late, sometimes until midnight, and then I have to get up early, like actually tomorrow I have to work in the evening, and I get home like 11:30, and then the next morning I have to be at Wiley at 7 a.m. So there's not really much sleep there, but I just have to manage.
So if you had an option to quit working and continue school, would you go for it, or you will definitely have to work?
It would depend, if Wiley would really pay me every day, whole day, every month, I wouldn't stop working. But if I would win in a lottery, I would definitely quit that grocery shop thing, absolutely.
Johanna, you are a lecturer at the Turku University of Applied Sciences. I want to just find out from you if you have students in your class who have jobs.
I think most of the students in these classes have jobs, and I also made a interview among them, a questionnaire, and I think 2/3 of them had some kind of job.
Do you consider the fact that they have jobs when you are drawing timetables for contact lessons?
No, I am not. I'm just putting them there during the office hours, and now when we have really decided that it's not necessary to come to lessons if they don't want, it's on them. They can choose to come or not to come. Of course, people learn more if they come to lessons, but if they don't want to do that, that's their problem.
From a teacher's perspective, do you think the fact that they don't have to come to class very often, or the fact that they have jobs, have a kind of toll on the academic performance?
Yes, I think it slows down their studies. If they are working 40 hours per week, they are very tired, and they have to go to job, and they can't come to classes, and they don't do their exercises because they don't have time, or they are too exhausted to do those. Yes, it affects.
There are some students who are on internship. Their jobs are kind of related to what they're studying in school. Do you think it affects their performance in a positive way because they have to practice what they learn?
Yes, it's good, and because it's very hard to get jobs from media branch, so it's also good to have one when you are studying. You can start with smaller hours, and then maybe when you get your papers and you are ready to go totally to work, you maybe have a place already where to go.
The reasons why students in Turku have jobs are varied, but whether it's for the money or the experience, the most important thing is that the school timetable is flexible and makes it easy to combine work with school.